Hello, my friends. Today, I will be sharing with you my journey painting this lion sunflower on reclaimed barnwood. First, I'd like to thank you all for choosing to spend a few moments with me. I do love meeting new friends, regardless of where you are in your journey of life or where you came from. I hope you feel comfort and peace while spending time with me. I truly hope to leave a little light and love in this small section of influence I have in this world. I feel so fortunate to live in an area where I have access to things like barnwood. Here in rural Pennsylvania, there are so many barns around that are just falling apart. With the help of my father-in-law, I was able to acquire quite a few planks a few years back. That's when I first started painting on barnwood. It started out of a desire to paint what I already had versus going out and spending more money on canvases at the store. I'm also not afraid to experiment with things. If you've ever painted on wood, you will find that barnwood is much different. This is due to the aging process, I think. Depending on where you get it, barnwood could be over 100 years old. Imagine what weather and sunshine does to the wood over that span of time, not to mention all the trails, insects, or small animals might have bored through it. That's what makes each canvas something so unique and somewhat delicate. Due to some of the traits I just described, there is a process I must follow in order to prep the wood for painting. First, I have to look very carefully over it for old rusty nails that may have been overlooked. Then, I sand it, not too much, but enough to give it a good cleaning and make it less likely to hurt someone while being handled. Once it has been sanded, I have to choose whether I want to use the rougher side, which is the one exposed to the elements, or the smoother side for a particular painting. I have done both depending on the texture of the subject. For example, when I paint an elephant, I like to use the rougher side because it helps add to the wrinkly texture these animals actually have. But if I am painting a furry creature, like this lion, I will usually use the smoother side. My father-in-law helps me cut the wood and assemble it into canvases. I like to think of it efficiently and cut as little as possible, assembling canvases not in traditional sizes, but sizes that leave less scrap behind. I also love using barnwood because I don't see many other artists using it as a painting canvas. This, I feel, helps set me apart, which I feel very fortunate for and hope to be an inspiration to others to try it out as well. As a homeschooling mom of 3, as you can see, my children are usually around while I paint as well. I take every opportunity that I can. I always thought the lion was such an amazing animal. I love how it has been used metaphorically in different literary works. For example, one of my favorite authors, C.S. Lewis, uses the lion, Aslan, as the creator and savior of the world of Narnia. This work of fiction has greatly shaped my view of this amazing creature. It is noble like a king, the image of strength, might, bravery, and beauty the mighty protector of its pride. I quote the following words from this book, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Wrong will be right when Aslan comes in sight. At the sound of his roar, sorrows will be no more. When he bares his teeth, winter meets its death. And when he shakes his mane, we shall have spring again. I hope that someday, in this world too, and not just Narnia, that God will enter the scene like a mighty lion, fierce to his enemies and protective of his people, and make the world right again. Imagine all being made perfect once more, like it was in the garden a long time ago. Until then, I think we must be like the sunflower. You see, if you've ever observed a sunflower, you will discover that the head always follows the sun. What a great example to us in a world that is so often dark. It reminds me to keep my eyes on our source of light. Why keep looking into the darkness? It is not fruitful. It is not beneficial. Do you have a source of strength and light? My friends, may I pray for you? I hope that you will be comforted in all of your troubles, whatever they are, and that you are able to look at all that is still good in this world in these chaotic times. Think on what is good, honorable, true, beautiful, and of good report. Then, mimic that source and reflect it to the world like a mirror. I will leave you today with one more quote from C.S. Lewis from his book, which I recommend, The Four Loves. It is easy to acknowledge, but almost impossible to realize for long, that we are mirrors whose brightness, if we are bright, is wholly derived from the sun that shines upon us. Until next time, my friends, shine bright.